All right? We the Hebrew Israelites. We come out here day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of America, uprising of Israel. Have to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai, Barakateh Yahweh, Barakateh Yahweh Shai. A double honors to the apostle, elders, the great millstone, much citation to the brothers, teaching word for the hopeful elect all across the world, waking up, waking up every people, man. These celebrities, they using these celebrities, man, to influence our people to go off, to go a different way, to take the vaccination shot, and they're going to use it to do the RFID check, which is the mark of the beast. So we're going to kind of get into that, and whatever brothers got, and whatever spirit brings out, you know what I'm saying? Hope you brothers are edified, man. But we're going to start with that scripture I gave to you. You got it. The one, I thought you had it already. Go ahead and get that. One that says a king from my own nation. You know what I'm saying? So they're using, I don't know if you all saw that Run DMC video. He's an old school rapper, but the Spike Lee, he got the vaccination shot right on TV in front of the public, talking about Brooklyn, and they turned to the side and he was shooting up his arm. That vaccination shot, Run DMC. He made a whole damn song about it, man. And the Most High ain't with that, man.
Yeah, that's all part of their enterprise. They're trying to get people used to relying on the government. They're trying to get people used to this digital currency.
Yeah.
And this vaccine is a part of that.
Yeah. They getting started. They gonna probably bring Nick Cannon back, man. He went the wrong way. He should have just told them, hey, fuck y'all, man. Y'all ain't the real Jews. He said that. They came after him now. He bent over and got his show back, wilding out. So they gonna probably publicize the vaccination shot right on there, man.
Commercial. Like you say, they use the celebrities, right? And monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah,
right? Just like the Gorilla Glue girl.
Yeah.
Right? She put the Gorilla Glue in her hair. Now some guy gonna put a Gorilla Glue on a cup and Gorilla Glue his a cup to his mouth.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, that's what's up. February produced the so-called Black History Month, right? Produced niggas doing foolish, stupid shit.
Yeah.
Stuff, man.
Like some people are very influential.
Yeah.
Right.
The entertainment industry is part of Esau's witchcraft. So we use that to control our people.
That's right.
Like a rapper can just start wearing a pink t-shirt, then all of a sudden our people are all wearing pink t-shirts.
Yeah.
Madness, man.
So they're gonna use this entertainment industry witchcraft to push that vibration.
Yeah.
Right. That's the influencers, like you say. They use these celebrities as influencers, and they know they are influencers. They know they influence our people, to do wickedness. We're influencing our people to do righteousness. Okay. Yeah. That's our job to influence our people to go toward righteousness, man, instead of wickedness. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 17 and 15. Thou shalt in no wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord.
Where's that before that? Right before that.
Verse 14. And it says, when thou art come into the land.
Yeah.
When thou art come in unto the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee, and shall possess it.
And that's any land, really, man. Go ahead.
And shall dwell therein.
Yep.
And shall say, I will set a king over me.
Yeah, that's what our people want. They want leadership, some kind of king over them, man. Remember they had Al Sharpton, they had Jesse Jackass, they had Farrakhan. They saving them too. Now they got Obama. They gonna bring Obama back out. They got Kamala Harris. Go ahead. In leadership positions, go ahead.
Like as all the nations that are about me.
Yeah.
Our people, they're like a physical king. They can't accept that our king is in heaven right now. Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, and they want a God like these other nations. They want a physical, representation of a leader, a God like these other nations. Go ahead.
And thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee.
You shouldn't. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord, Yahweh Shai, thy power, shall choose.
Go ahead.
One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee.
Yeah, one from our own brethren, you know. But that's why the so-called white man is playing on our people by using our people against us. You know what I'm saying? The same people we grew up with listening to their music, our familiar faces. You know, you got that versus shit. Then you got them saying they vote, go out and vote and shit. Every verses they say go out and vote. What you think they're gonna do with the vaccination shot? Even with this RFID chip now. Yeah. Go ahead. Even the people that are waking up to, I mean, the camps that came from, whether they came from One West or woken up that's teaching our people that they Israel, they get bought and paid for, man. Yeah. You know, go ahead.
Now thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
Yeah, that's a stranger, man. Biden, you know, Kamala Harris, she's working with Biden, you know. All these celebrities are into this machine, into the system, man. You know, and that's strange shit, man. You know, go ahead.
Which is not thy brother.
Yeah, which is not thy brother. And what did Mosai said? Those that Yahweh Shai said, those that do the word, the same as my brother and father and sister. So just because they are our own people, that don't mean you're supposed to follow them. The ones that's doing this word correctly and teaching it according to prophecy, according to what is really going down, that's who's your brother, man. One who's on the highways and byways. So it ain't no damn, who is that, Nick Cannon? Who is that, Run DMC, Spike Lee? Spike Lee been and sold out, man. He's an advocate of the Jewish people that are not Jews in the synagogue of Satan. He sold out a long time. He got the biggest movies. He came out with Malcolm X, knowing he was a Jew, but he came out with a Malcolm X to teach our people how to be Muslims and shit, man. See, that was propaganda. That was a setup. That was another influence. What they call them, like cult of personalities, and then they say some influence, you know, influential people, man. Go ahead. Was that it? Oh, yeah.
I got this in the book of James, chapter 2. I'll start at verse 1. It says, my brethren, have not faith of our Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, the Lord Yahweh of glory, with respect to persons.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to have respect to a person. Oh, no, that person, I've been listening to their music, they make good music, so the hell what? You know? Oh, I've been knowing them forever. I've been knowing about them forever. No respect to persons, man. Go ahead.
Verse 2. For if they come unto your assembly a man with a gold ring and goodly apparel.
Yeah, that's what our people got. They got jewelry. They got, they always flashing their money. Bricks, talking about bricks and all this. Talking about this how I roll. They got fancy cars and shit. House mansions and shit. They slaves, but they ain't gonna tell you that. They going through something. They got demons. They ain't gonna tell you that. They gonna be like, they got it good. They got all these women on the video and shit. Jake used to grow up wanting to be like. Then you grow up and you understand that these bitches are taking their money and shit. That they ain't no good. You know? Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all a trap.
It's all a trap, man.
It's the similitude of the same thing as them baking eating pork. You know what I'm saying? You lead them to the sun.
Yeah, exactly. You know? Even if it's not real pork, it could be chicken, but just to make the people think it is.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says in goodly apparel, and there come in also a poor man in a vile raiment.
See, we consider as the poor man of the earth, man. You know, Yahweh Shai said, it says up here he became poor.
Yeah.
You know? And he came riding up on the ass, man. Who did you expect? A prophet? When you see a prophet? Or what would you expect when you see the Son of Man?
Yeah.
Goodly apparel, a crown on his head? No, he ain't gonna come like that. Neither are we gonna come out here with flashy garments just to lure the people in and all that, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, when the scriptures talk about the different stuff he was going through, it talks about he didn't even have a fancy lace head on.
Yeah.
You know, not even that.
Yeah, exactly.
When he came in on a donkey.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So he's very humble.
Yeah.
He chose to allow him to suffer with his people.
That's right.
You know, just like our forefathers from the past.
Yeah.
All right. It says, and also a poor man in a vile raiment, and he have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing.
Yeah, they respect those people that are in the highlight, in the high seats. You know, you ain't what's the name, or y'all get a job or something. Meanwhile, those celebrities that's on the platforms there, They're on those platforms because of Esau, man. They just sold out.
Yeah.
There ain't no way you're gonna be constantly in the public making that money, doing fucking humanitarian work and all that. They gotta do that because to keep in line with the elites, man. That humanitarian shit and all that voting, that's the devil's work. Our people think it's, oh, they're doing something for the community and doing something for us as a black community, as a Latino community. And they really deceiving the people, man.
Yeah, it's all to support that lie, like the brother is saying.
Exactly.
It's all a lie, bro. Charities, all those things are a lie. You're given to the Salvation Army. It came out that only, what, 1%, 3%, 5% goes to the actual cause? Okay?
Where's all that going for?
Right.
Same situation. Majority of the money goes to pay into the child support industry versus even giving it to the parent.
Right.
An example of that was a few years back with Haiti. Like the earthquake that hit Haiti.
Yeah.
They had this huge fundraiser all over the country.
Yeah.
And it came out that none of that money actually went down there.
Yeah. Then you remember in the past you had the AIDS epidemic, you had the cancer awareness and shit. You know, had Jake wearing pink and shit while they taking their money. You had they constantly had the donors, organ donors and shit.
Yeah.
Plasma, giving your blood and shit. What the fuck is that? Why you want my blood and shit? And you willing to pay me money to give my blood? Something's going on, man.
Yeah. My mom told me back in the day when I was young, about to get my driver's license, she told me not to sign the organ donor. Don't be an organ donor because if you're an organ donor, if you're out there, you get hit by a car or something like that, they will not let you live. They say, oh, he's an organ donor. So we're gonna let him die so we can get his organs.
Yeah.
Okay? All wickedness, man.
Yeah.
Pure wickedness.
And that's what they're doing right now, surprisingly.
You can't get it on. Once you mark yourself that way, you can mark yourself at 16 years old, like, I'm gonna be good to the people.
Yeah.
And then you think about it when you're 30 and they will not let you be moving.
Yeah, because this land is built on contracts and business. Just like you sign your birth certificate, you sign your hospital, all that shit, man. Go ahead.
It says, verse 3, and ye have respect to him that weareth gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here in a good place.
Yeah, sit in a good place, man. They gonna invite them anywhere to sit in their homes and all that.
Yeah.
They see any of these celebrities, they be like, why don't you come over and they don't even know them and shit, man.
Yeah, they haven't done shit to the community. They're
Exactly.
just, basing it off, how they look.
And the pastors, they think those are the men of the Lord because they're not dressed in the suits.
Yeah.
They won't listen to a man that's in a garment.
Yeah.
That's a humble apparel.
They strive for that because pastors rolling a damn Rolls Royce and shit.
Yeah.
While you broke and giving him double ties and shit, they collecting and shit. Not only 10%, 20%, something like that. Go ahead.
It says, and say to the poor,
Yep.
stand thou there or sit under my footstool.
Yeah, like they telling us, hey, quiet that down, man. We trying to hear Biden. We trying to hear Kamala Harris. We trying to hear whoever they got up there, man. Y'all disturbing the peace. We ain't got the best we ain't got no money like that. We ain't banker families and all that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, are you not then partial in yourselves?
Yeah, they partial, man. Go ahead.
And are become judges of evil thoughts?
Yeah, they judges of evil thoughts, man.
Verse 5, hearken, my beloved brethren, hath not the Most High chosen the poor of this world rich in faith?
Yeah, so don't let them weak ass, these demon ass bitches and witches tell you that, hey, you a broke man. No, it's not open. Oh. We can't hear you through your mask. Oh, okay. Come.
She's gonna try to serve us.
Complain about us?
It's about maybe your group. I don't know. So only the point is, it's okay, but only you need to wear mask.
Okay, we know what you're saying. That mask, okay. But that mask we know what you're saying.
Yeah, you can.
You know, it's a lot of people out here without masks too, us walking around. So we're not the only ones that's. We understand. Okay, it's cool. All right.
Have a good day.
All right. Have a good day.
No, we're here. We're here.
Everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know they said every stuff.
Can I read it?
Yeah, sure.
Who is that from?
Saturday, Alan. They close all the park.
Oh, they complaining about us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What do you mean that?
There's 12 people.
What's that?
12.
Preaching.
Hey, that's a spirit. You're chosen.
All right.
The Lord said, cry out loud, spirit not. How are we supposed to cry with a mask on?
Yeah, man. All right. Go ahead,
You know that if you have, can you provide to me any email, anything, I can send to you the report or.
Well, we don't know you. We don't know. We have to, you know.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, but we have to just keep doing our job,
Okay,
you know.
just I'm telling you that.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is James 2 and 5.
Yeah.
It says, "Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith?"
Yeah, poor and rich in faith. That's how we rich, man. You know, this whole world is based on materialistic things. They don't value faith. They don't value righteousness. They don't value hope and all those things. You know, go ahead.
"And heirs of the kingdom, which he hath promised to them that love him."
Yeah. Then we trying to get the heir of the kingdom, man. Because this ain't our kingdom. You can't even go around walking out without a mask, man. A double mask. Somebody complaining about you. You know, we didn't see people walk around without no mask. But it's somehow the community of this vicinity is complaining about us, man. Probably that evil ass wicked Edomite that passed by, man. You know, but they because they got money to exercise his power, man. You know, it's us against the world, man. Go ahead.
It says, "But ye have despised the poor."
Yeah, you despise the poor, man. Hey, the poor, Most High gave wisdom to the poor. We know better about this virus and shit, about this COVID-19, man.
And that was an example of despising the poor. You
Yeah.
got people out here, if we had money, you think they will report us?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, man. We was out here in suits and shit. We as preachers and Jesus.
Out here preaching Jesus.
They said, all right, man, we have faith.
Or if we were those small hats. If we were
Yeah.
them, you know, and dressed in all black and had the big hats, the small hats on,
man.
you know, out here preaching whatever we're preaching, nobody would have any problem with it. You know, they would be gathered around and say, okay, what's the next move, guys?
Exactly.
Hell, if we were Muslims, no one would have a problem.
Right.
Exactly.
Out here handing out bean pies and shit.
Exactly.
Right. It's only because they see a bunch of jakes out here, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and they hate us. They know who we are.
Yeah,
And they hate us. They hated us from the beginning.
Yeah, they
So
know.
it's not going to be a time when they don't hate us.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah.
They're going to always hate us.
And if it ain't the mask, it's something else.
Exactly.
Tell you, oh, you nigga, you don't smile or nothing.
Right.
You know, we was living in an apartment. We got the word that said they was the whole apartment complex was saying we don't smell and shit. Like,
Right.
I didn't even think that was a
Prerequisite
Exactly.
for living there.
damn. I'm supposed to say hi to everybody before I leave the premises and shit, man.
Right.
Get the hell out of here, man. It's that same devil though, man. Go ahead.
I got to agree something.
Go ahead,
This is the book of Sirach, in the Apocrypha, chapter 13, verse 21.
Yeah.
All right. It says, "A rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends."
Yeah. Hey,
They help him up,
yeah, man. You know, they got, you know, these people that run into business problems, they get business loans and shit.
Yeah.
So their business won't fall under, hey, we can help you give you a business loan. You know, Jake asked for a business loan. Well, you know, tough times, man. We don't know if, go ahead.
Well, Esau's kingdom is falling right now. And just like that lady that just came, she's helping them.
Yeah.
Okay? While their kingdom is falling, she's helping them trying to hold it up, trying to prop it up by using us and saying that we're the problem.
Yeah.
We're not the problem. We've never been the problem, man.
Yeah.
Okay, Esau is the problem. Okay,
Yeah.
he's been the problem. He's the cancer of the earth. All right?
Yeah,
and the Lord is coming to take that cancer out, man.
Exactly. All these regular people become police all of a sudden, or police in the land. Well, let them come tell us, man. It's really a problem. The laws have passed every day and know who we are, and they see us every day without masks. Why haven't they stopped and pulled over and told us to put on a mask? You know? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hey, Salaki, I just wanted to add real quick, you know, like back in the day, there was a law put in place. Not a law, but something that the bank loaners followed, that they would only loan money to people in certain areas.
Yeah.
Not jank in urban communities and all that.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's just another example of that scripture.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's why we know these black banking, these so-called black businesses held up by Esau and shit.
Yeah.
All those BET, NAACP, and all those are funded by the damn elite system.
Right.
Then you find out that they just sold out. BET ain't even the same no more, man.
Yeah.
You know, but they have a black caucus and a black organization that works under them, that guides Negroes into that stay under them, man.
Yeah.
You know, they got the blue boule itself, and then they got a black boule that works right under them, man. So they puppets. All these politicians and shit, all these businesses, they puppets. They just sold out one way or the other, man.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter, funded by, you know, and it's funded by some ratchet lesbians. Like, what the hell is that? You know, go ahead. That's working. You know how our women are. They work with Esau hand in hand. That's the devil and Eve and the serpent. So you best believe they ain't their business themselves. They funded by these so-called white people. Go ahead.
Yeah, like the brother is saying, you know, all these businesses are out here just to push Esau's agenda.
Yeah.
You know, like you see, there's a liquor store in every street. You know, it's recorded. That's a business.
Yeah.
Against you so-called, it's all against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans.
Yeah. Propaganda. Yeah.
This is Leviticus 19.
Going back to the law.
And 16, it says, "Thou shalt not go up and down as a talebearer among thy people.
Yeah.
Neither shalt thou stand against the blood of thy neighbor. I am the Lord." So you're not supposed to be out here telling lies among your people, man.
Yeah.
You know, as a celebrity, telling them, "Oh yeah, it's okay to take the jab. It's all right.
Yeah.
I took it. I'm okay." You know, that's a lie.
Yeah.
When you've seen people being killed by this thing, man,
Yeah.
and maimed, Bell palsy, you know, a strange liquid leaking out of their foot.
Uncontrollable
Blood
body
clots.
movements.
What is it?
Blood clots now.
Blood clots, uncontrollable. What'd you say?
Uncontrollable body movements.
Uncontrollable body movement, shaking and
Yeah.
twitching and all that madness,
Yeah.
man. But you gonna still push it, just like the commanding General Johanna said. Well, we know their track record. You know, we know they ain't been good to us and stuff. You know, they put the syphilis and Tuskegee. We know all about that. But take the jab. Take it. Just
Yeah.
take it. What?
You getting hit. You getting jabbed in the stomach. Go ahead.
It's like it, when I was South Carolina, he brought it out in his lesson. The Hamite doctor was telling the individuals, you know, when you have those body shakes and your body's moving around uncontrollable, that was an actual sign that it was working. What?
You know what? That's crazy. It's just like that Holy Ghost thing. You know what I'm saying? Church and shit. Oh, they really got the. Most High is really working with them. They vomiting all over the place and shit. You think a righteous spirit is gonna have you vomiting and shit all over the place, man? Or shaking your ass with your dress fly up and shit?
Like they speaking in tongues when nobody can understand.
Yeah.
You know, the scriptures tell you when you speak in tongues, you need an interpreter.
Exactly.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, you
Yeah.
need somebody to tell you what the hell is going on. Well, what did she just say? She said, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do with that. Well, what does that mean? You know?
Yeah.
What does it mean?
Because the church, what's the use of her being a testimony or an example if you can't know what she's talking about?
Exactly.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that's just a whole lot of time.
And that's what it, hey, our people that speak like that, even with RFID chip, whatever it may be, they speak in the devil's language, man. That's actually another language, you know? We don't speak that here, man. Take the jab. That's devil's language. Go ahead.
So this is back in Sirach 13 and 21 again. It says, a rich man beginning to fall is held up of his friends, but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his friends.
Man, we thrust away like, hey man, I can't help you and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just, that's how the way of this operation, the American system, because this world, like we said, is based on traffic, based on business. If you don't got no business, they're gonna be like, well, you ain't got no business being around.
Well, that's the traffic that passed by here. They wave, they shake their hand at us and say what y'all out here doing, man. You know?
If we ain't contributing to the vaccination movement and shit, you know, what are you here for?
You guys are the problem.
Yeah, you guys are the problem.
You're not wearing masks.
Yeah, you're good. And then you know, white people, you're the reason why my taxes are raised. You're the reason why my wife is cheating on me and shit. You know, they blame us for everything. Yeah, you know. You know how they get into that toughness and shit. Go ahead.
It says a rich, oh my bad. It says, but a poor man being down is thrust also away by his friends.
Yeah.
When a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers.
Many helpers, man.
Yeah.
You know? Because they you know, you got an organization, they got to see something. Like even if you tell somebody, hey, I'm planning to do this. Just like some Noah. Hey man, I gotta build this ark. And they want to wait until the very last to be like, oh, you be sitting. No, you gotta go, you gotta believe with me while I'm doing this in the midst of my work. You know? They gotta see things to believe it. If you got $1 million, you say I got a plan, they're gonna help you. Cause they be like, okay, you know, I see the money, cause they want a piece of that shit. But if you don't got nothing to show and you just a man and you be like, man, I got an idea. They be like, well, shit, you ain't on Instagram or nothing. You ain't on the web. You don't got your own website. We ain't gonna help you. This business, this is a place that'll throw you out, man, because you ain't got no money. Go ahead.
Just like that lady just came with that piece of paper. She came up here with a piece of paper, man. They're talking about they got complaints on you guys, you know. So okay, y'all, you got complaints. So okay, well, we're gonna pack it up and leave then. No, we're not gonna pack it up and leave. Y'all been had complaints on us.
They trying to get somebody's name. Like I'm gonna push the issue. Like we're gonna give you our address.
Yeah, give me your address where you live.
What? We outside. She act like she got an eviction notice, like we in a house or something. We outside and shit, man. Damn.
That's what she came with, that paper. You guys are evicted from this place where you're teaching right now. You can no longer teach here. We've had complaints. It's time for you guys to go. Okay? Well, the Most High has had complaints about you. We're complaining about you right now, telling that it's your time to go.
Exactly.
Okay? And that you're about to be put out of the earth. Okay? You're going to really be gone after that 1,000 years of slavery that you're about to serve.
That's right.
Okay?
Go ahead.
It says, when a rich man is fallen, he hath many helpers. He speaketh things not to be spoken. And yet many justify him. So like many men justify him.
Yeah, he can speak outside of his neck. They be like, yeah, man. You know, if Biden be like, hey, you know, y'all gonna have to just accept like $5 an hour and shit, you know what I'm saying? And for a year, but after that, we'll give you know, we'll start boosting it up to, you know, 15 to 17, 18. Okay, we'll do that, Biden. Meanwhile, niggas then lost their job, houses, wives, children and shit. You know, they'll follow him, man. Kamala Harris, just like I said, that thing, when a woman, if Kamala Harris had a damn mustache and beard and looked like Sasquatch, these women will vote for it just because she a woman, man. Damn. Go ahead.
It says that yet many men justify him. The poor man slipped, and yet they rebuked him too.
Yeah, you said slip?
Yeah.
If we slip one time, I'll see that. You know? Oh, see, y'all got kicked out. Y'all got evicted off the land. See, I told y'all. You know? They don't even know the Most High is in control of this operation, man.
Yo, you want to know another example of that? Like, for example, these NFL players. You got Jake that beat up their wife. And you got the whole crowd, old Edomite going against them. Then recently you had an Edomite that beat up his black wife, right? And no one is saying nothing, right? And with that Michael Vick shit, you know, with Michael Vick, when he was doing that the dog fighting, got all Edomites trying to cancel him.
Exactly.
Yeah. Another example is also you saw the Fred Hampton dude from the one movie Judas and the Messiah.
Oh, he was in the movie?
Yeah, he got arrested. He got arrested for $70 worth of ice cream. But let an Edomite steal billions of dollars from poor people, and he justified it.
And he has been stealing billions of dollars. He stole this land. This is stolen property, man. You know, it's stolen as long as you don't give it back. It's stolen, man. It says if a man is found, you know that scripture. Go ahead.
It says, and yet they rebuked him too. Yeah. He spake wisely, and he could have no place.
Yeah, we speaking wisely, and we got no place in this world, man. That's cool though. That's cool. That lets you know America's falling, because their wisdom is nonsense, man.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of babble.
It's just a bunch of babble. They don't even make no sense, and then they making laws and saying different things at any time in the moment, man. And it don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Oh, put on your mask. And then they say and then you gotta have a mask inside your house. You got a mask when you're having sex with your woman. You gotta have 3 masks now. And then you gotta have the mask. And then you got the mask. You have to have the mask they give you. Your mask is not authentic enough.
Well, you remember Dr. Fauci, the authority on masks and all this. They put him up as when it first came out. He said that you shouldn't wear a mask. That's what he said. I did a video and he clearly says there's no point of wearing a mask. It's not going to do any good. Yeah. Then he came back again saying, oh, you got to not only wear 1 mask, you got to wear 2 or 3 masks.
Yeah.
So what is that, man? That's hypocritical.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
They wanted to see how far they could push it.
Yeah. Exactly.
And Esau will tell you to wear a mask, and then he'll tell you could go outside and get some fresh air. But he'll tell you to wear the mask outside.
Exactly.
Dr. Fauci said the same thing about the COVID so-called vaccine. He said it has nothing to do with COVID. But they keep putting a COVID sign on top of that vaccine. It's the general vaccine. That can tell you anything.
Yeah, and then in some states, the clubs and stuff is still open and all that. And some states not. Shit.
I went to Arizona, man. That felt great. Eating inside, bars are open, no mask. Yeah, this whole week. I walked in, no mask. I took out I'm the only one with a mask. So I thought you had that mask. So I just took that shit off. Yeah. Normal. Over here, you gotta wear a fucking mask.
See? And then, like we said, they congest everybody, but then they say, well, it's spreading. Well, if you spread people out, it wouldn't be spread. We'd be already more than 6 feet distant from each other and shit, man. It's all kind of laying out there that's unoccupied and shit.
Look right today.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Well, these masks is just showing you who they coming for first.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah,
all you people that's taking part in your own destruction. That's what you're doing. You're showing them that, okay, yeah, you can come and get us. We're ready. All right.
Yeah.
But the people that fight against it, you know, they said, okay, well, we're gonna have a problem with these guys, but we're not gonna have a problem with these over here.
Exactly.
Because they're complying.
That's an easy target, like you said.
Easy.
If you ain't got the mask on, they be like, okay, we gotta watch him. He's already on the list. You know, that's how they do. Knock 2 birds out with 1 stone, man. Go ahead.
This is back in Ecclesiasticus 13:23. It says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue.
Oh man, you know, if Farrakhan or anybody was up the block, they'd be like, hey guys, keep it down. Yeah. You know, Farrakhan speaking up there.
Like no kind of social distance whatsoever.
Exactly. Yeah, they ain't worried about the mask now. They probably have a mask, but they ain't worried about nothing else, man.
Yeah.
They'll let them speak. Go ahead.
Yeah. It says, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he's saying.
You know, it's every now and then you'll see Negroes online saying, man, you know, they listen to these mayors and shit that they coming out with, and or a rapper that's all of a sudden intelligent. They say, man, you speak deep, man. Yeah. And we've been on the street for years, man.
Yeah.
Apostles been on the street for years and years and years, man. And they skipped that now. They skipped that. They went straight to man, it makes sense, man. Like, get the fuck out of here. And a lot of these leaders that's been set up, they listen to us. They saying this, you know, they saying edgy stuff like us, man, to draw people in that way too.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, the black and Latinos, man, we got something in common, man. We came from the same background. That's all they say. They don't get into it and break it down. But they lure, you know, just like they putting this, saying black and Latinos are the ones that are more susceptible to this disease or this COVID. All of a sudden, out of the Chinese, how dirty these Chinese are, unethical and all that, and now we the prime suspect of the disease, man.
It didn't even take long.
Didn't even take long at all, man. It jumped the fence, it jumped the border and shit. Yeah, and the Edomites too, they the ones that brought the diseases over here, man.
Yeah.
Before they came, the Native Americans didn't have no diseases, man.
The smallpox, influenza, man, that all came from these settlers.
Yeah, that's from them, man. Go ahead.
It says, when important
this is a wicked ass system, man.
Yeah.
Evil as hell, man. We the butt of our jokes, and and they just, I don't know how they handed it to us, the COVID-19. I don't know how they did that shit.
Well, they did it by the way of saying that we're the poor.
Exactly.
Okay, and who made us the poor? They did.
Yeah.
Who put us in those projects, man?
Exactly.
Okay, they did.
Yeah.
I was looking at some videos. You know how people drive down the street and just be filming. They were filming Philly, the Bronx, all these ghettos, all these hoods and stuff, right? And in Philly, it's like these stores are connected. All the houses are connected. Okay, down one-way streets. Okay, no grass, no parks, no nothing, man. Just houses and people. Okay, jumbled up together. That's their construction. Okay. To make destruction upon us. All right.
Crazy thing is, JK even really poor like that no more.
Exactly.
You know, like 60% of quote-unquote black men are in the middle class now.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah, you got Jake that's doing better than Edomites.
Oh yeah. But that's what they show, you know, to promote that, to say, oh well, look how they are.
Exactly.
This is all of them. No, it's not all of us.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's that one-eyed devil on TV or whatever. That's that media programming. Go ahead.
It says, every man holdeth his tongue and look what he had to say.
Yeah.
It says they extol it to the clouds.
Yeah.
But
this is the best thing I ever heard in my life, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Like the brother was saying, man, you're deep.
Yeah, it's deep.
It says, but if the poor man speak, they say.
But if we speak,
what fellow is this?
Who are y'all?
Right.
You know, what do y'all teach at? Y'all don't even have a building. We got that many a times. I ain't gonna listen to nobody that got a building.
Where's your degree?
Where's your degree? Your certificate to be out here, your permit, your degree. Are you all doctors, physicians, and all that? Well, I don't see no certificate.
Are you a theologian?
Exactly.
You know, did you go to seminary school?
Yeah.
You know?
How do y'all know about Egypt? Y'all ain't never been to Egypt. We don't need to go, man. Most High tells us in this book what Egypt is all about, man.
This is the spirit of the Lord.
Exactly.
Okay, he's the one that rose up men across the whole earth. This is his work, man.
Yep.
These are his people.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
It says, what fellow is this?
Yeah.
And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's like when you're down, they'll kick you down even more. They'll come and help you stay down, man. You know?
Yeah.
They don't want to, and these big businesses swallow these little businesses up. So I don't know what Jake is talking about building in America and shit. Your business be swallowed up in one sec, man. If they don't want you there, they be like, hey, you know, you gotta leave. For what? Hey, we just, seizing your property. They don't have no, you know?
He already did it with the C-19 because what they told all the small businesses they had to close.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And like that store across the street, it's closing forever.
Yeah.
Everything must go.
Yeah.
Okay. And these small businesses, after a year, but next month will be a whole year. They're not gonna make it. They're not gonna reopen.
Exactly.
They're not gonna make it. They can't even dine inside. Okay. People don't want to go to your restaurant that they usually go to and pick and sit down and eat the food. They're not gonna go there and just take the food out. Food wasn't that good anyway. they was just going there just to go out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they act like all this filthiness and disease just all of a sudden popped up. This place been diseased and filthy and shit. You know, it's been rats forever downtown and shit. Yeah. And now they talking about, well, you gotta keep 6 feet and gotta wash your hands and shit. The Chinese been eating bats and rats forever and shit. How's all of a sudden this a disease break out and shit? Fuck out of here. Pandemic, yeah. Go ahead.
I can go back to the book of James.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Psalms 40 and 17. I am poor and needy.
Speak it louder.
Psalms 40 and 17. But I am poor and needy.
Yeah.
Yet the Lord thinketh upon me.
Yeah, poor and needy. Now they had that propaganda about the poor being them Africans over there with the flies in their eyes and shit. No, we the real poor, man. We just maintaining. We just know how to. Jake just assaulted the earth. That's all.
Yeah.
We know how to look good being poor and shit.
Right.
That's all that is. But we poor as hell.
Yeah.
You know this is $1 trillion whatever corporation in America, man. You know how much $1 trillion is and shit. Jake happy over $1,000 when he get a damn, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna buy all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta buy a couple of outfits, go out a couple of times. Your girl gonna want some of that, and then you broke as hell.
$1 trillion, they say you could spend $1 million a day from the time when Yahweh was on the earth up until now, and you still wouldn't get $1 trillion.
See?
$1 million a day from that time till now. Okay, because you got to remember, you got to go past millions and billions. Okay.
So that's what the elites
And the end of trillions.
Right.
And the end of trillion. Where the trillion stop at?
Not only that, we're under the curses, so yeah.
Exactly.
To build it up like they do.
But see, Jake didn't even know about trillions.
Yeah.
He don't even mention he a trillionaire, never.
Yeah.
He don't even mention me, he a millionaire. He just be like, I got bricks and shit. These women in the clubs are still crawling around these strippers for $1 bills. Damn, you didn't upgrade? Can you get some 20s on stage and shit? Go ahead.
I am poor and needy, but yet the Lord thinketh upon me.
Yeah, the Lord thinking upon us. How, man? Because he gave us knowledge, wisdom, understanding, man. And it says in the scriptures, a man could be rich if he don't have wisdom to know what to do with that money. He fucked. Look at all them celebrities talking about I'm platinum. My albums, I'm banking them royalties. Big bank, take little bank. That's Esau talk.
Yep.
Jake don't got no damn bank to take another bank and shit. You know, he call his money bank, but it ain't no bank.
Right.
You know, a bank is elite status, man. It's what they say. They hoarded their gold inside of their cellars and all that. Jake ain't got no gold, man.
Oh yeah.
Hey, the real treasure is these words.
That's right.
It's what it said. It says, lay not up thy treasures on earth where moth and dust doeth corrupt, but lay your treasures up in heaven where moth and rust do not corrupt and thieves do not break through and steal. They can't steal this word from you.
Right.
Okay? They can't get this from inside of you. All right?
Exactly.
This word is the key to life and salvation.
Yeah.
All right? All your riches won't buy you salvation. In that time, it says your money and your gold and your silver will not be able to deliver you in that day.
Yeah.
Okay? No matter how much you have.
Yeah.
You could be a trillionaire. Like the elites are. They're trillionaires. But is that going to save them? No.
No.
They're going to be hunted from their caves. All those underground bunkers that they made with those trillions of dollars. The Lord is going to send his men down there to get them out of that.
Yeah.
Okay? And they're not going to be able to offer anything for their life. Okay?
Yep.
Or for them to be able to get out of serving slavery. Hardcore bondage.
Yep. Hey, Solomon was even a king, but with a queen, Sheba came to Solomon and gave him gifts. Gave him ivory and shekels and all that. These women should be giving us gifts to hear this wisdom. Giving us, you know, like the family that gave the gifts.
Right, yeah.
You know?
To the brother down there
in South Carolina. That's how they should be. They should be beckoning to this, like, man, y'all got the true treasures. We'll give you our everything, but it said it should be like that.
Yeah.
When the women say we should take a hold of
that day, 7 women
take a hold of
one man.
Saying
what?
We'll eat our own.
We're gonna wear our own clothes, cook our own food. Just what? Let us be called by thy name.
Yeah.
You're going to be looking for protection.
And
right.
The dude said, I should make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's right.
That's it.
Walk in wealth, you know?
Yeah.
Eventually, these other nations, they're going to be bringing their wealth.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, our gates are going to be open continually.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, about it, did you finish?
Real quick. Thou art my help and my deliverer.
Yeah, the Most High is our help and deliverer, man. Why? I thought this was a Christian-based country. Why ain't they having faith without the mask and all that?
Yeah.
They should just be saying, you know what? The Lord got us. If we died, then that was the Lord's call.
Right.
When everybody died, they say, well, the Lord called them home.
Right.
You know? Well, why don't y'all just let this thing be?
Well, that's what the scripture said. The Most High, he is in control of issues of life and death.
Yeah.
He's the one that puts your spirit in you to make you born, and he's the one who takes your spirit away from you to make you die. There's nobody else that does that but him. Okay?
Nobody.
All right, just like the pile up, that car pile up in Fort Worth, Texas down there. The Most High had all those people to come together at that time, right? And the 6 people that died, he said, okay, today you won't die in that crash. I'm gonna have everybody come and crash their car, but put this person out of commission with his car. He ain't gonna have no car to go to work with. But this person here, I'm gonna take his life away. Okay? The Most High brought all those persons together, man. Okay?
Yeah. There's a movie I think called I Got a Meeting with Death. Go ahead.
Oh, like the movie Final Destination.
Yeah, Final Destination, man.
The Lord decides it.
Hey, and that's crazy that you mentioned that because it was strategic. It was different ways they died and shit. They ought to be looking at something and then following it and then following their damn head. You know? Calculated death. Go ahead.
You know, it's like in that movie they blame it on the Great Reaper, but that's all the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most High got death angels out there, man.
Yeah. Just recently, his father and his daughter, the Israelites, they went out into the lawn and got electrocuted.
Yeah.
There was a down power line. They both died.
Yeah.
There was freak accidents.
You talking about on the movie?
No, it's happened in real life.
I saw that.
Yeah.
And their families kept following. They didn't know.
Something like
it
that.
Was one like that.
Yeah, it's like a daughter and a father. They both got electrocuted at the same time. So they went outside in their backyard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in Panorama, right?
Yeah.
And it was more. It was like a couple more that went out and the check couldn't see what was going on, and they died too. They got electrocuted too.
Yeah, some freak accidents. You know, that's a planned hit from the Most High.
Yep.
Make no tarry, oh my power, Yahweh.
Make no tarry, man. That's why we want Most High to just get this thing over with, man. But we gonna endure. Most High willing. Go ahead.
I got this precept right here. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse. I'll start at 20. It says, and he lifted up his eyes on his disciples and said, blessed be ye poor, for yours is the kingdom of the Most High.
Hey, we got the kingdom coming, man. That's what prophesied of Jacob. You know, and our women don't think that, and our people don't think that. They believe in this American system. Whatever's here, they could be a slave forever and try to get better and better. It ain't never gotten better, man. It got worse. You know?
Yeah, our people look at nothing but the temporal things that are here.
Yeah.
No, they don't have the vision, the higher, what is it, the bigger picture.
Exactly. They always say put the lesser evils, so now you're out of slavery, so now you don't want to get hung no more, but you'll get shot by the cops. Well, you know, that's a little better. At least we ain't getting hung no more. Fuck out of here. It's still the same evilness against you. Death.
Same old bullshit.
Same old bullshit. Go ahead.
It says,
oh, and the slavery, you couldn't go outside or you couldn't go too far.
Yeah.
That's the same thing now. You can't go too far. You go across the border, they gonna come and get you and shit. Right. Or you haven't got no passport.
Yeah.
Or you got, you know, you can't buy no liquor without no ID. But they don't really give a fuck if you crash and shit.
Yeah.
But they still ask for ID and shit. That's hypocritical, man. Go ahead.
And you remember, so like, I was just saying that real quick. Right now, you can't even go to certain countries. Like the brother is saying, you can't go too far.
Yeah.
And you remember on I think it was 12 Years of Slave, where remember the black lady that picked the most cotton? She was picking more cotton than even the men. Yeah. And then she went off the property to get some soap because she was so stinky, right? And she wanted to bathe herself. Yeah. And when they found her out that and she came back, and it wasn't like she was running away. She just left.
Yeah.
And went to get the soap. And what did they do to her? They beat her ass, man.
And she cried out, saying that I just need this. I just need soap.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't even give it to her, man.
Like, no, you went against what we want you to do. We ain't tell you to leave. come and ask for permission from us.
Exactly.
Okay?
See, that's where Esau pays at. That's his unrighteous decrees against the Most High's children. Because the Most High sent them, but he didn't send them to do that kind of shit.
Right.
You know?
The slavery that was used to be back in the day didn't involve mutilation, whipping, and all that type of mess.
Buck breaking and shit.
Right, all of that.
Madness, you know? Go ahead.
Yeah, this is back 21. It says, "Blessed are ye that hunger now, for ye shall be filled."
Yeah, because we're hungry, man. Not for the word, but we're hungry for salvation, man. You know, wanting to get out of here, man. You know? Go ahead.
It says, "Blessed are ye that weep now, for ye shall laugh."
And we are weeping now, man.
Yeah.
It says, "Wisdom crieth without; she utters her voice in the streets, man." Weeping for all this abomination that's done in the midst of us, man. That's sighing and crying, man. It said Job was vexed with the filthy conversation of wicked men.
Salakia,
a lot, yeah. You know, Salakia, a lot.
Yeah.
Filthy conversation of wicked, man. That means if you hear about our people taking a vaccination shot, or people influencing our people, that's filthy conversation, man.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, "Blessed are ye when men shall hate you, and when ye shall separate you from their company."
Yeah, because they don't want to be around us, but we're blessed.
Yeah.
Right.
That's cool, okay. We know exactly why y'all don't want to be around us. Because you're for this world. You done cooned out, sold out, and you want riches from Esau. What did Yahweh Shai say? Give to Caesar what is his.
Yeah.
You want a dollar bill with somebody's image on there, not of your own people, man. Then they never came out with the Harriet Tubman $20 bill.
Yeah.
You women was waiting on that. You like, I hope they get it. You know?
That's crazy. You wasted away your entire life just to chase after money, or whatever it may have been.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It says, "And shall reproach you and cast you out, and shall cast out your name as evil."
Cast out our name as evil, man. They call evil good and good evil. Go ahead.
For the Son of Man's sake.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All this is because we teach in the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That's why these men, all around the world, they hate us.
Yeah. You think if he was a so-called white man, we'll be following him? You know? You think he'll have the attributes of this? No, the so-called white man, if you look up his character and look up his history, he ain't nothing like this. He wants this stuff to go on, man. Yeah. He's a man of death. He's a man that got bright ideas of vanity. Oh, the RFID teacher. Robots, yeah.
Remember, he don't go to sleep unless he think of some mischief, man.
Yeah.
Some mischief, some wicked shit against who? Yeah. Against the Israelites, man. You don't see them fighting against no other nation as hard as they fight against us. Why? Because there's a perpetual hatred, enmity that the Lord put between the seed of the woman, which is Israel, and the seed of the serpent, which is Edom, man. The Edomites, man. There can never, it's like oil and water. It can never mix together. You can shake it up and it, put your mask, keep your mask on, you'll be okay. Okay? Keep your mask on and you will be okay. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Keep it moving. Thank you. Okay? See, that's Esau. Always think he the police of the earth, man. Policing everybody. Police yourself. Go tell the police to stop killing people. Okay? Go do that. All right? So that's the devil right there. Okay?
Always want to dance.
You know, the Lord put enmity between us, man. Now, if we were some dang old crackers up here speaking, they wouldn't have nothing to say. Okay?
Yeah. That's that same dude, same devil. Put on your mask. You know? And hey, he about to drop dead. He don't even know. Go ahead.
Yeah. And he coming by here, he don't even know who he messing with, man. He don't know, man. He's speaking against the words of the Lord. This is the word of the Lord coming out.
But see, that's the vanity. He just think we niggas.
Yeah.
Doing a little show like how these niggas be making YouTube and blogs. He think we that. This is words coming from these scriptures, man. From the heavens. Go ahead.
Verse 25.
That's why it says Yahweh's name is dreadful among these heathens, man.
Yeah.
They gonna most high kill your ass, man, and put you in and put you in slavery, man. Which that devil's going. He ain't gonna be able to say that shit.
Right.
And we ain't gonna have no damn virus in the kingdom and shit.
Yeah. But he gonna be the only virus.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But it ain't gonna touch us.
Exactly.
But see, why is this virus is running rapid through this earth? Something's wrong with the system. There shouldn't even be no viruses, no death here. Go ahead,
it says, you and cast out your name as evil for the Son of Man's sake. It says, rejoice, verse 23, rejoice ye in that day and leap for joy, for behold, your reward is great in heaven.
Our reward is great in heaven, man.
We're looking for the kingdom.
Exactly. If this is hell, then where's, you know, how is it not heaven that we waiting on, man?
Yeah.
Because it ain't no heaven nowhere on this earth, man. Everything's shut down, man. Heaven's supposed to be blessings and joy, being able to bring your children outside to play.
Yeah.
Being able to enjoy your wife and shit. Nigga still have money out the ass and still can enjoy his wife and shit.
Exactly, that's what I was just
thinking. She still ain't gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Who was that one bitch that talking about complaining about her NBA husband and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bitch, you got one of the richest men on earth in the NBA, and you gonna complain about what you don't have?
Attention.
You need attention? The fuck out of here.
Same thing with Dr. Dre, his wife.
His wife.
She's up divorcing him, trying to take his money.
Yeah, he became a billionaire.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Who y'all people think this is, man? What world you think this is, man? Go ahead.
But they got their consolation.
Yeah, they received it.
They're getting their consolation, and they're not even happy with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Israel is never satisfied,
never
man.
satisfied.
You know, that's you know, Eve. You the mother of all living. You ain't even satisfied with that, man. You're part of you in the garden, but you want something else. You want to be goddess and diva and shit.
Right.
You know?
You don't like that the order.
Yeah, you don't like
that the Most High set up.
You don't like being a mother.
Right.
You want to be a diva.
You don't want your man telling you what to do. He can't tell me what to do. Yeah. You know, that type of attitude.
Yeah.
Well, you gonna mind, like they say, you gonna mind somebody.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
You're gonna mind the mire. You're gonna be stumped up like the mire in the street. Stumped down. Go ahead. What you was gonna say?
I was gonna say there's a video out on Instagram where the stripper was doing the same thing, and the man came back and cut her throat. Oh, I'm lying in. Yeah. They were dead right there. So
yeah. Most High is setting that ancient judgment in here, man. See, America think they'd escape that ancient judgment. Oh, that's how they do it over there. Nah, it's coming over here, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It says, behold, your reward is great in heaven.
Great in heaven, man.
For in the like manner did their fathers unto the prophets.
Yeah, they did the same thing back then. These are no different. Same spirits, man. That's why That's why I said don't mess with familiar spirits. You know that spirit. You know exactly. You know how people they'll take somebody in and know they ain't supposed to be fucking with that person.
Yeah.
They'll choose a man or choose a ratchet woman knowing she gonna cause him hell.
Yeah.
And they'll still be like
trying to turn a hoe into a house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a familiar spirit.
Like Rob Kardashian tried to do with Black China.
Yeah,
man.
He went on the internet crying because he couldn't see his daughter. Like, what you expect, bro?
Yeah.
They did a hoe.
Right.
Married a fucking hoe.
We tell you about these women in the system all the time. You know, it's not the time to marry. It's not the time to enjoy yourself. And then when you get caught in the system, you be like, damn, system fucked me over. We told you that. You know? Go ahead. It ain't the time of mirth. It's the time to mourn, man. It's the time to be cautious. It's time to be awoke, circumspect.
Stay alert, yeah.
Stay alert. Go ahead.
You're not supposed to give your mind over to a woman.
Yeah.
The only woman you're supposed to give it over to Sophia, man.
Yeah.
To these scriptures, man.
Yeah.
Okay, and that Sophia not gonna lead you wrong.
Hey,
Okay? Sophia gonna lead you into light, but these women gonna eventually lead you to death. If you don't have a strong mind, okay, they'll walk you right out of the truth.
Oh, these women, that's how you know some these scriptures are true. Sophia's a woman. Talk wisdom. And they'll get mad at your ass. Oh, nigga, you think you got it all together. You know, we ain't getting into women, but it's just the pattern of the earth, man.
Yeah.
Of Esau's bitch ass, man. Go ahead.
Verse 24. But woe unto you that are rich.
Woe unto you that are rich. Destruction, man.
For ye have received your consolation.
There you go. You received your consolation, man. Like Esau tried to come after Jacob got his blessing, birthright. After he sold it, you got it now. I ain't got nothing for you.
Yeah, you got your consolation. You got them littles. That's your consolation. You got that morsel of meat. You got that morsel of meat. Yeah. You was full at the time. Yeah. You was happy.
Yeah.
Okay, you was like, well, what this birthright ain't got nothing to do with me right now. I'm about to die.
Yeah.
I don't need that. Yeah. You know.
What did Isaac say? What should I do for you now, my son?
Yeah.
Like I didn't bless already. Like he just cried out, but that's the spirit, you know.
Yeah.
But the way he got blessed is he's on the outside of the Most High. Like that's why he ventures out and do shit that's not according to this Bible. You an outcast. So yeah, you gonna try to fly to the moon because you don't feel like you're not a son of the Most High no more. You know? Go ahead. Your brotherly covenant been shattered, broken, man.
Yeah, you gave it all away.
Yeah, go ahead.
You say exalted above the stars above the heaven.
Yeah.
That's also dealing with Israel. Because the only way Esau can make himself seem greater than the Israelite is by going to space or Mars and all that. Because Jake, you can't be greater than Jake talent.
Yeah.
The only way you can do that is by science and bullshit technology.
Yep.
But see, he looked foolish because Jacob looked up there and said, dude in an astronaut suit. What the fuck? Floating around and shit. Can't even control himself and shit.
Right.
Gets great down if he goes
Yeah, but he think he did a great thing. Like, get the hell out of here with an astronaut suit, man. Come on, man.
Yeah. That's just like comparing a Ferrari with a model car that you done put together out of a box. Okay? This thing can't go. You can't get inside of it.
Exactly.
The only thing you can do is look at it. Okay? That's the only thing Esau can do to the heavens. The only thing he can do is look at it, man.
Exactly.
Okay? He can't do it. He can't get involved with it.
Yeah.
You know, like get into a spaceship and go out there and be in it.
Exactly.
He can't.
Yeah.
Most High didn't give him that knowledge, man. He gave him a boundary where he couldn't pass.
Well, the scriptures say that. Can he make a God like unto himself?
See?
All that modeling shit is the idols that can't even breathe or nothing, man. Yeah. The only way you can make a life is doing it how the Most High said. Go inside a woman. Go ahead. Right. They trying to do it another way.
It says, verse 25, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger.
Yeah, you going they full, you know, full of this BS, full of shit, full of philosophies, full of your consolation, full of vain joy. That's vain joy, man.
Yeah, you're living life right now, but soon enough it's gonna be hell.
Living life. This ain't life.
Yeah, this ain't life.
None of us know what it's like to really live, man. We don't know what it's like to really live in the kingdom of heaven.
Yeah, that's crazy how Esau has deceived people to think that they're really living.
Yeah.
Exactly. I wonder what people would do if they didn't have all these cars, if nobody had cars. You know, you have to walk everywhere, run into everybody, probably be some race wars and shit.
Subject up to payments for the rest of our life.
Subject to payments, man.
Wake up every day, want an alarm clock, to have to fight traffic, to make money for someone else.
Exactly. You want to go to work, to get into traffic, to spend your money on gas, spend your money on clothes that wears out, and pay rent that you will never own a house of. Been living there 20 years, been at the job, and all you are is a supervisor. Been there 20 years and shit. You should own the damn company by that time, man. You should own that car. Now you got to buy a new car because that car is worn out. You didn't pay interest. Like they charge hella, that's where they make their money at. You charging, so you gonna charge me forever for this car just because I couldn't pay it all off at once and shit.
Well, especially if you're a Jake, okay, and
dirty.
you got bad credit, you know, they gonna hit you with that 29.999%. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, there's a law on usury too.
Yeah.
Meaning you can't add tax. So Esau, you in the gutter for taxes, man.
Yeah. But you know what? They kept us in poverty to depend on credit because your moms and your pops, they put your the telephone in your name and shit. Fucked up your credit even as a baby and shit.
Yeah, because their credit was fucked up.
Because their credit was fucked up.
Why was their credit fucked up? Because they couldn't find the right job to pay their creditors in time. Okay?
And got fucked up.
It's not like Jake just want to have bad credit. You know, circumstances, situations, you know, consequences and repercussions.
Or not learning how to build your credit.
That's it right there.
Don't teach you shit.
Exactly. School don't teach you shit.
They don't teach you how to raise,
That's
how to
much.
keep your credit. All they teach is just to go to school, go to college, go to put yourself in debt, get yourself a loan, and go to university and come out being in debt, man. You know, not knowing shit. Being like that lady on Wall Street, I was crying. 32 years old.
Oh yeah.
I was crying. She's in debt. You know, she got a bachelor's degree and has not enjoyed their labor. Yeah. Like it says Ecclesiastes, if I can bring it out real quick. Ecclesiastes 2:23. 22 says, "For what hath the man of all his labor, and of all the vexation of his heart, wherein he hath labored under the sun? For all his days of sorrows, and his travail grief, yea, his heart taketh not rest in the night. This is also vanity. There is nothing better for a man than that he should eat and drink, and that he should make his soul enjoy good in his labor." Yeah. This also I saw that it was from the hand of the Most High. So we're supposed to enjoy the works of our labor. All the work we put in, all the work we put into this world. But in this life, you can't really enjoy the work because you're what the scripture says, you're subject to payments. It's like you getting paid and you're putting your money filled with holes. You know, or you gotta worry about motherfuckers taking money out of your account and shit, taking your credit card, taking your bank account. You can't really enjoy the works of your labor on this side. People work so hard to try to get rich because you're setting your treasures on earth. With men of the Lord, we're just working to survive, you know, getting our daily bread. That's all we need because this world is not gonna last forever. Esau's world is not gonna last forever. This world is going down, man. You can see it. You know, you think your stimulus package is helping you heal Babylon? No, it's just making it worse. Why? Because the more money that is printed, the weaker your dollar collapses. The weaker the dollar gets, and eventually it's gonna collapse, causing a hyperinflation. You know what's gonna cause mass panic around all across America, man. People are not ready for that, man. You think you're strong, you think your country's gonna be healed, but like it says in Jeremiah 51, you would have healed Babylon, but she cannot be healed. This country, America, cannot be healed. All right, stimulus package ain't gonna heal it. There's nothing you could do. Don't fall for that lie and that sweet talk of the lamb, but it really is a fucking dragon that the government is telling you. You know.
Well, just like I'm about to say, you can't enjoy the labor of your hands here. You can't enjoy because of, remember that actor Isaiah Washington that played on Grey's Anatomy, that black dude. He had a Mercedes. Okay, he got a Mercedes. He's making money, so he's driving around New York. He said he had to give that car up and go buy a Prius because he was constantly getting pulled over by the police, harassing him because he was driving such a nice car. Okay, so he had to downgrade, you know, to fit his circumstance of being who he was. Okay, your skin tone doesn't match, or your nationality doesn't match the lifestyle that you're portraying. Okay, and that's wickedness, man.
Chris Rock had the same issue.
Yep.
Yeah, this one Jake, I remember watching on Roadstar, they had this cop pulled him over. He literally told the cop to follow his house because he didn't believe he lived in the suburbs. He opened the door like, let's see, I live here. This is my house. Cop was just amazed. You know,
our skin tone has become a persona of poor. So we are the Israelites, just like Revelation tells you. You know, I forgot how it goes, but thou art poor, but thou art rich. But I know the poverty.
That works like tribulation and poverty.
Kanye West said, even if you're in the Benz, you're still a nigga in the coupe.
And remember Dave Chappelle said shit. He don't call the police and shit because you're not gonna believe a guy like me living in such a nice place like this. You know, they gonna come and shit and see me there, hit him on the head, bam! And then when they walk in the house, they gonna be like, oh, this nigga, he find enough time to come in and hang pictures of his family up around the wall. You know, that's crazy, but that's the reality of it, man. Okay, even if you are successful here, you don't get a chance to enjoy it like you're supposed to. To the fullest.
You still get your black card.
Yeah, there you go.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yep.
You know, still get your black card, bro. You go to the Gucci store, your ass is getting followed.
Yep. I got a scripture right quick. Ecclesiastes 1:14. I have seen all the works that are done under the sun, and behold, all is vanity and vexation of spirit, man. So we still under the sun, all vexation and
Yeah, everything down here is gonna melt away and disappear.
Yeah, man.
It's all, it's all temporary.
All the fancy cars, the buildings,
all the gold you have, whatever.
All the gold,
But this is why it's wise to sit here as church on heaven, not on earth.
That's right.
Yep.
You got some?
Scripture say, wicked are in authority. People mourn.
Yeah.
So even Esau, all these other nations are mourning. They don't know what real happiness is.
And remember, it said no medicine shall heal Egypt. They got all kind of shit for you to take for them oppressing you and shit.
Right.
They got all kind of
law.
Yeah. Drugs, ecstasy, meth.
Yeah.
You'll have somebody cool, fucked up on meth, and gathering with his meth friends and shit, cause it ain't nothing else out here and shit.
Well, they got medicines and prescriptions for depression, and then when they at the end of the commercial they say, well, it could cause death.
A lot of people on that shit, man. Yeah. Like this last chick I was doing with, she was on that shit. A couple brothers on that shit. There's so many people on antidepressants. Like that's gonna make that go away.
Man,
it's just gonna worsen.
Yeah. Why do you think the pharmacy is open 24/7? They got a drive-through pharmacy.
Yeah.
You want your fix? Go ahead.
Yeah, testimony. I used to smoke cigarettes, and I was going to Kaiser, and they were getting. I was like, "Okay, you want to quit?" I was like, "Yeah, I want to try to quit," And they gave me this medication. This was the truth. I used to take that medication, take it twice a day. That medication had me having nightmares.
Yeah.
Nightmares to the point where I was like, I don't want to touch this stuff because I was seeing me getting shot up.
Exactly.
Man, bro.
Well, that's pharmakia. That's witchcraft.
Yeah.
So it's demons that be on people with them drugs. That's why they can on downtown, when we used to be downtown, that's why you can have somebody on meth or drugs and they just have their ass out shitting on themselves. That's a demon, man.
Hey, that's why Esau wants everybody to get vaccinated, because really that's witchcraft for you, Put more demons that you can't really handle.
This is a land of witchcraft, man, and they'll give you every pill for every situation. Oh, you tired? You're tired from working all damn day. You're tired? You're sleeping?
Right.
You have no energy? Yeah. Well, take this, take that.
Right. Hey, with that jab, I don't know how true it is that they say that it has nanobots in it that can change your DNA.
Yeah.
Now, if that's true, you're gonna be permanently changed, man.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be permanently a robot.
That's scary as hell, man, because you ain't gonna know the Most High.
Right.
You gonna be outside of your mind, man. Go ahead.
Matthew 4.
That's why it says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Most High, man, because he said, who maketh the dumb, deaf, and blind?
Yeah.
He'll make you retarded, man. Them vegetables out there because of the Most High. Go ahead.
See, look what he did to it. Was it Nebuchadnezzar?
Turned him to a goddamn beast.
Yeah.
4 legs, frogs, berries, eating
growing
grass.
feathers. Growing feathers.
Yeah.
You know how much of the different type of skin you have to grow feathers, man? The Most High did a work on it, bro.
Work with him for sure.
Yeah, that's falling into the hands of the living power.
Exactly. Y'all can laugh all you want, but this is the same Bible y'all once believed in and shit, so-called. Laughing and shit, man. All right.
Hey,
go ahead.
Hey, what were we reading? Luke the 6th?
Yeah.
Read that one more time. Luke 6 and 25.
Okay, yeah. This is Luke 6 and 25. Woe unto you that are full, where ye shall be hungered. Woe unto you that laugh now, where ye shall mourn and weep.
This is going to happen. Mourn and weep when the Lord starts judging, visit the whole family. Can't feed the children. Women being ravished, children being dashed in front of their eyes. They ain't going to be laughing now.
And when they bring separation, the real separation, you ain't even gonna see your children no more. They're gonna be on another bus, heading back to another concentration camp, man.
You're gonna be eating their children, remember?
Yeah.
Eating them. Gonna decide which one we gonna eat first. Okay?
All that ancient world is coming back, man. Go ahead.
Blessed are they which do hunger and thirst after righteousness.
We thirst and hunger after righteousness, man. It's such a thing as spirituality, man. These people don't believe as angels are all through this earth.
Yeah.
You know? When they do something that can't explain, they be like, what is that? You dumbass? The chariots, it's the lights in the sky. It's the chariots, man. You know? Most High woke us up to know what things are.
Yep.
Because any other way, you just a reprobating dumbass.
Yeah.
You just walking to the earth. Yeah, he's my friend. He works with me. You know, just because he works with you and shit, he's your friend. Get the fuck out of here, man. Says try your friend. Go with him through the adversity and shit, man. Prove him and all that, man.
Well,
go ahead.
As far as the chariots are concerned, Esau has lied on the chariots, has lied on the angels, talking about the chariots, you know, are these big clunky ships, you know, that has so-called aliens in them, green men from Mars and other places in them, you know. That's all a lie. You know, that would deter the Israelites from really depending on their only power of salvation.
Exactly. What's their thing? Don't look up. When the Bible said look up, they say don't look up. Go ahead.
It says, blessed are they which hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled.
We should be filled, man. We're filled with what? The Holy Spirit. And we're going to have powers, man, most High willing, illuminated. These words are light. This is light, man. Go ahead.
Isaiah 44:3, for I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground, and I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring.
Because you could get, but that water that was in Noah's time, that was for your destruction, man. But the Most High knows how to give you water according to righteousness. What kind of water do you want? What kind of fire do you want? You want the adversity of it and suffering, or do you want the fire of the missiles?
Or do you want the water of the word? Or do you want the water of the earth that flooded, you know, and killed everybody?
Exactly.
Okay? Most High could use the water for two things. He could use it for good or bad.
He said one thing against another, and then he said life and death, therefore choose life. You know? And a lot of our people ain't choosing life, man. Go ahead.
And it says, they shall spring up as the grass, as willows.
Yeah, as the grass, as the willows, man. Because what it say in the scriptures also, all flesh is just as grass. It's grass. But unless you wanted to be watered by the Most High to grow up into a noble plant, a noble vine, you know, otherwise you just grass, and it said grass withers away, man. That's why Esau talked like he talked. Oh, we just all die and we wither away and like the sparks in the... Nah, man.
YOLO.
Yeah, YOLO. All the stuff that's in this earth is negative, man. You only live once. You know what I'm saying? Go out and enjoy the festivities. If you haven't tried it, try it. If you haven't been in an orgy, try it. You might like it.
That's wickedness. You don't know it, not knowing that you're going to have to come back in another life and pay for that.
Hey, I think those people that get stuck together, those probably the people that believe that was doing orgies back then, the babies and shit. Probably their judgment.
Yeah.
You know?
There's a reason they're like that, man. They could join twins,
Exactly.
Yo, you want to hear something funny? There was two Siamese twins, right? One was straight, one was gay. This is a true story.
I seen it, right?
One was gay.
Sound like a biblical.
The gay one had a boyfriend, and they shared the same asshole.
They're two together, and one of them, they got one asshole.
Yeah, in the picture, you see the guy kissing all open his fucking gay boyfriend. This other guy just all uncomfortable.
See, now you got to schedule a different kind of birth system. Like, well, who's going to wipe their ass after that? I mean, they both shitting, but who's going to wipe that? It's on me this weekend.
See, when that type of spirit came out, you know, at the beginning they should have just, you know what I'm saying? Just,
be like, I love this one.
But you know what? Them other nations will do that.
Yeah.
If you have like a baby with 4 legs or 4 whatever.
Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Up in India.
Yeah.
A lot of them, bro.
They turn them into gods, bro.
Yeah, they turn them into gods.
Yeah, they do.
Just like that, what's that Kali bitch, She got those arms and shit.
Yeah, Lakshmi. Lakshmi or something like that.
Yeah.
With 4 arms and 4 legs, and that's a god that they worship. So when they see something like that come out, they think, oh, that's God coming out.
And she always
that's an abomination.
That's an abomination. And she had the double eyes and shit. It says, hey, the dude with a flat nose couldn't get into the congregation and shit. That's how strict the laws were, man.
Yeah, you put that to death, bro.
Yeah, dwarfs and all that, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's back at Luke 6 and 26.
Yeah, if you a dwarf, you suffering, man.
Yeah, man.
Because everybody still treat you like a kid, but you like a grown man and shit.
Like 40 years old, being treated like a little kid.
Yeah.
You can't even ride the roller coaster.
Did you see the video that Kansas City brought out in this lesson? You had 2 midgets boxing.
Oh yeah.
They couldn't do nothing. They went a long leap with no legs. Like,
you should watch a show called Born Different. See a lot of motherfuckers just deformed.
Yeah, you got somebody connected by the head and shit. Bitches with 2 heads. I would have said y'all should have just killed me.
That was judgment.
That was judgment. Go ahead.
Luke 6.
And to let you live is real judgment. That means most high really. Yeah, you must have did something to the prophets back then, man. Go ahead.
Luke 6 and 26. All right. It says, "Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you.
Yep.
For so did their fathers to the false prophets."
Yeah, they speak well of these people that's put into high places, man. The false prophets too, man. Yeah. Even if we was poor and stuff and said, hey, America gonna be all right, and we was teaching that, they'll come to us. Even if we had these same garments that we said America's gonna be all right, they'd be like, yeah, man, I like to listen to you guys. We'll have a whole crowd here, man.
Yeah. That's that scripture. They say, speak unto us what?
Smooth things, man.
Yeah. Prophesy unto us deceits.
Yeah.
They want to hear lies. Okay? They don't want
to. The truth.
That's what I was just about to say. Because they can't handle the truth.
Yep.
Okay? Esau's the perfect soothsayer. His mouth, his tongue is deceptive. Yeah, it's moving to the butter.
Yeah. Go ahead. See, our people be wishing death on us, but their oppressor, they'll let their oppressor live. And they'll want him to continue to live, man. That's backwards, man. It says in the scriptures, the prophets were sent unto you, O Jerusalem, thou that killest the prophets and stonest them that were sent into you. We were sent into y'all, man.
Right.
You know? Not of our own will, to the Most High.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Want me to go back to James?
Yeah.
It's the book of James, chapter 2, verse 6. It says, "But you have despised the poor. Do not the rich men oppress you?"
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, these wicked elites, they're oppressing us, man. That's what the rich man goes into the rich. They're oppressing the poor. The poor of these people.
Yeah.
All right, they put us in the ghettos.
Yeah.
They put us in the ghettos. They feed us shit.
Yeah.
They poison our air, poison our water. You know, like what's over Flint, Michigan. Jake was over there.
Yeah.
They don't care about. They sent a heathen over there claiming to be us. Where he made that stunt where he drank water a little bit and he didn't even freaking drink it. He just put it in his mouth.
Same analogy of eating that pork.
Oh yeah.
You know, so people could be like, oh, he did eat. They should have said, well, drink mine. I brought a dirty ass cup.
It's all yellow and shit.
Yeah, drink this. Go ahead. But yeah, the rich is the so-called white people, man. Go ahead.
So it's back in James 2 and 6. "But ye have despised the poor. Do not the rich men oppress you and draw you before the judgment seat?"
Yeah, they draw us before the judgment seat, man. Go ahead.
It says, "Do not they blaspheme the worthy name by the which ye are called? If ye fulfill the royal law according to the scripture."
The royal law, man. According to the scriptures. Go ahead.
Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself."
See, that ain't talking about no Esau and shit, man.
Yeah.
They ain't talking about these other nations, man. who kills who? Who's oppressed with each other? The southern northern tribe.
Yeah,
but
all brothers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But Esau ain't nowhere around. He ain't dwelling. Neighbor means dwelling. You're dwelling, man. He ain't around.
Esau may have given us the guns and the weapons, but you know, our people our people just ran along with it.
Yeah.
You know, killing each other.
See how they play Jake? Oh, love your neighbor as thyself. Then they go to these interracial churches and say, look at your neighbor. You know, and he's an Edomite, and you think he's your neighbor and shit. Nah.
Hold hands.
Hold hands. That's they all pedophiles in those churches, man.
Well, you know, there's perpetual hatred, you know, between Edom and Israel.
Exactly.
You know, when Isaac died, Esau vowed to kill Jacob, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which that vow hasn't come to pass. He's about to fulfill that vow.
Yeah.
But during the time of Jacob's trouble, during the time of his wrath, that's when he's going to seek to slay his brother Jacob.
Man, that's wicked, man.
Hey, could I say, Esau has no love in his heart because it says, love worketh no ill to his neighbor. What happened to that?
Yeah.
You can't love your own brother.
Exactly.
We ain't brothers no more.
Yeah, we ain't brothers.
But he claims to follow the creeds of the Bible, right?
Yeah.
He's still working ill to his brother each and every day.
Yeah. That's why Esau been locked outside of his Bible, man. That's why he's bugging out. We separate. Most High separating us. Now he want to be our friend and shit, man.
Right.
It ain't gonna work, man. Go ahead.
I can finish off right here.
Cause you know what? It's like it. But if we leave or separate, they start losing their salt. Cause we are the salt. They use us for their entertainment to bring salt to America. But if we leave and cut them off, they be like, dude, like the Black Wall Street. They try to separate from me. They like, well, guys, you know. Can we all, you know, can we come together? Can they, you know, when Albert Bivens was on the scene and a high priest, when they start coming out, guess what they did? They set Martin Luther King up. They got scared. They set Martin Luther King up and said the black children and the white children together and shit.
Yeah.
Because they were scared, man. They did that because the truth that came out.
Yeah.
Because that was in around the same time, right? In the 60s, man.
Yeah. And when he was approaching closer to his death, bro.
Yeah. And they set up.
It all back.
Yep, they set up Malcolm X and Martin Luther King during that same time, man.
Yeah. And his message was, you see little black boys, little black white boys, hand in hand, join in hand. Okay? But the scripture says what? Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man.
Exactly.
So the Lord is still going to punish them no matter how much Jake try to hold on to Esau and try to justify Esau.
Yeah.
Okay?
It says in Deuteronomy, don't give your sons into their daughters and your daughters into their sons, man. That was a law, man. Go ahead.
Here in verse 9 it says, but if ye have respect to persons, ye commit sin and are convinced of the law as a transgressor.
Yeah, the respect of persons, man. We don't know these people, man. And that respect of persons, that could be according to gifts, according to money, according to you just want to kick it. A lot of these bitches are so vain, they just want to be in these houses that Esau go into and shit. Just like these Israelite women, they maids, but they get to be in the house. There's a dude that told me, he was a Salvadorian, he told me at the job, well, he work in Malibu and shit for this Edomite. He said, man, I get the boss be gone, I just get to chill in there and shit. The fuck? So what? What are you gonna do and shit?
Look,
you can't use none of this shit?
Being in the cardboard box all day.
Yeah.
That's what's called compared to our kingdom.
Yeah.
Our planets that we're gonna receive. Nothing fancy.
Yep.
It may look nice now, but you know, you got a nice ass house, and right next to you, you got a nice ass house too.
Yeah.
You get no privacy.
Yeah.
We have our own planet to our own self.
Yeah, man. It was that, remember that Trading Places? Eddie Murphy was sticking stuff in his pocket. He said, no, that's yours. Eddie Murphy be like, y'all motherfuckers are fucking with me. This ain't my shit. You know, something's going on and shit. You know, somebody give you gifts or tell you they got a house for you. A so-called white man pull aside to you, be like, you know what? You can buy this car for $100, a brand new car. Get the fuck out of here. Something's up with that. You know, but a bitch would take it, or a foolish Jake. Go ahead.
That was it.
I got a precept.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 14:31. He oppresseth the poor. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker.
What scripture is that again?
Proverbs 14:31.
Say it loud. Say it loud.
Salaki. He that oppresseth the poor.
That scripture.
Oh, Proverbs 14:31.
Yeah. Go ahead.
He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him have mercy on the poor. And Esau doesn't honor Yahweh Shemel Shai. You know? It says if you oppress the poor, you reproach, meaning you hate your maker. You know?
Yeah. And the Most High that designed Esau, made Esau the way he is.
Yeah.
Son of the wicked.
Like we said, ain't nobody supposed to be poor on this earth, man.
Yeah, there's not going to be a poor Israelite right
Exactly.
Alright? No, this place is wicked, man.
Like Esau just leave his people.
Yeah, his own people.
You know, you know, they beg from us, but go ask your people, man.
Hey, real quick,
Like, you go ask your fathers, man.
Ain't this your kingdom?
Yeah.
Esau funding all of this Maxine, but what about all these hungry people that you could have funded free?
Yeah, man.
Hey, there's this one job that the guy worked Dunkin' Donuts, and he gave because the donuts, you know how they throw away certain donuts?
Yeah.
At the end of
They do that at every restaurant. They throw away good food.
Yeah. He gave instead of throwing it away, he gave it to the poor, and they fired him.
Damn.
You know, he saw they don't look out for the poor, they look out for themselves. You know, like I used to volunteer at the school, my high school. I used to volunteer at the kitchen, and like they were so stingy of giving out free food. When I worked there, all the food that they didn't sell, they threw it away, and I'm like, why don't you just give it to the kids that can't afford it? You know? But if I have that word, approach in Proverbs 14:31. Let's see.
I used to work at Big Silmar. It was dining. So you'd have like salad bar and everything else, and there's the pizzas that we leave behind from earlier that morning or the afternoon. And it's the same situation you're talking about when we would throw it away. And I was in high school at the time, so I would just take it home. And first period we had a microwave, so everybody would come in and eat. And you know, we got pizza.
Yeah.
And there's a law in the scriptures that you're supposed to, if you have a vineyard, you're supposed to leave a certain amount for the poor to grab.
Exactly.
You know, Esau don't do that. You throw away all the food. You take everything since you don't make a benefit. You throw it all away.
That's why it says if he has stolen grapes, would he have stolen enough? Yeah. Damn.
So this is the word for reproach.
Oh, read it again before you read that.
Proverbs 14:31. He that oppresseth the poor reproacheth his maker, but he that honoreth him have mercy on the poor.
Word for reproach, the key word is harap, and it means to reproach, to taunt, the blasphemy, defy
your maker. Defy your maker.
Jeopardize
your maker. Yep.
Upbraid, to reproach.
Yep.
To defy, to winter, spend harvest time, remain in harvest time, to acquire the trough. So basically that was it. Point to reproach, to taunt, blasphemy.
You just mentioned something about that with the grapes. I mean, with the it says reproaching. What did it say? Harvest time.
To reproach, taunt, blasphemy, or to winter, spend harvest time, remain in harvest time.
Yeah. You know, you ain't taking care of things right, man.
Hey, the scripture said, even in Revelations, the Lord appointed us grain for a certain season. If it was for the so-called white man, we wouldn't even eat as slaves, you know? The Heavenly Father had to appoint that. So this man is completely merciless.
Yeah.
Let me try to find that law in what I just quoted earlier. Wow.
Go ahead. Somebody got it in the meanwhile.
I can get the things that are temporal as well. This is the book of 2 Corinthians 4:18 real quick. Alright? It says while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are temporal. So like it are eternal. Alright, the things that are not seen, man. Like the brother quoted earlier. No, we're looking to store our treasures upon heaven. You know, not over here on earth where anyone can steal, you know, where it can just perish away. No, we're looking, you know, to do good by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Pretty much, you know, receive from that kingdom. All right.
how could you have greater hope if you can only see the things that's in front of you? If you can't have faith in things that are above the things that are already in this temporal place.
Yeah, you know? That's not faith.
See past, you know.
It's not faith. Seeing is not believing. It's not faith. Faith is seeing, believing in something you don't see.
Yeah.
Right? People want to believe, like they don't believe the Most High, you know, is a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah. They don't believe, you know, they'll believe it when they see it, but that's not real belief. Yahweh Shai spoke of, blessed is he that believe without seeing.
Yeah, because we haven't seen Yahweh Shai, or we don't recall ever seeing him, you know?
Yeah. Right. No one has seen Yahweh Shai in person.
Yeah.
All right. This is a law recorded earlier, Leviticus 23:22. And when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Yeah.
Right? So we're supposed to leave a certain amount of food to the poor. You know, like over there in Puerto Rico, it's much easier to be poor because you're able to have the fruit trees and you're able to live off the land. You're able to, you know, fish. Here it's hard. You can't. If you're hungry, you can't just look for an orange tree and grab an orange, or apple tree and grab an apple. You know, because ain't nothing like that. This place built on concrete.
If I can add, like, even if you go to the countryside, you know, Esau's gonna, you know, meet you with force. You know, he's gonna come out with that shotgun, saying, "Get out of my property."
Yeah, I used to clean pools at this house I used to go to. It was like a farmland. I had to go up this hill. Guy had avocado. Yeah, he had avocado and he had signs. He had signs saying that
no loitering, no trespass.
You trespass, law law going into not taking avocados, you're gonna call the cops on you.
Yeah.
Alright. And then another sign above it, he has his own gun and shit.
Yeah.
You know? It takes 23 minutes for the cops to get from a revolver to your head. It's 0.3 seconds. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Hey, Shemai, you probably could vouch too for this. Back in the 80s, you used to be, the early 80s, you'd be able to walk down the street as a kid and there'd be lemon trees and, you know, pecan trees. You just pull them off the trees, man, because the trees they'll flourish over the fence or almost, you know what I'm saying?
My grandma was a green thumb. In our property, we had plums, grapefruit, peach tree, and lemon tree. Yeah. And those the peach tree used to grow big peaches because she, you know, like fertilize and keep it all good. And this is where I met my best friend. She used to be so petty about it, like they steal the peaches because they ain't gonna leave none on the tree for nobody else. Yeah. That's how she thought. They ain't gonna leave none, they gonna take them all. And that's how I met my friend, because he was taking peaches and my grandma chased him down because he was hungry. He was coming from school because they lived in a group home at the time and they didn't get to eat until she cooked.
Yeah, that's one of our curses. It said the earth should yield its strength. You know, it don't grow to the full capacity of, you know, producing.
Yeah. Mainly because, you know, Esau's not keeping the laws of the land.
Exactly.
You know.
Yeah, if you ain't fertilizing, if you ain't treating the land right, it ain't gonna grow right. Go ahead.
Obadiah 1:15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. That reward.
Yeah, what you reap is what you sow, man. Hey, we had to reap what we sow. We sow wickedness. We had to reap it by going to slavery. The only difference is we the Most High's children. He loves us. You know? Go ahead.
It shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
Yeah, all these heathens, because they had a part in our downfall and even in our this slavery, even today, man. Hamites, the East Indians, the Chinese, the Japanese, all these motherfuckers, underhand shit, you know, crafty with this devil. And they'll be in your neighborhoods talking about, yeah, smiling with you. But you a nigga, and on the inside with them, you're a nigga.
So you poison in the liquor stores.
Yeah. Yeah.
For as he have drunk upon my holy mountain.
Yeah, who is his holy mountain, man? Israel. Israel is his portion. Mountain is a government, man. We supposed to be the government of this earth. You know? We supposed to, hey man, there'll be a whole different game, man, if we was ruling, man. Like I said in the scriptures, righteous man rule it, the people will rejoice. Why? Because they're gonna get real food.
Yeah.
They're gonna get real clothing.
Breathing real air.
Breathing real air.
Hey, able to drink the water from the river.
Drink the waters from the rivers.
Instead of a plastic bottle, you can have it in the sun, and the sun just, you know, you ever had a water bottle, drink it from the sun, you can, it's hot, you know, taste that food.
Your children gonna be able to go outside and play.
Not have to worry about them getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
Be used as pedophile ring.
Yeah.
You know, trees, crops, green.
Yeah. Your cattle and sheep.
Hey, you heathens, you're gonna be living good after, like it says in Revelation 20:5, right?
Yeah.
Let me see it. It says again. Let me get it real quick. Revelation 20:5. It says, "But the rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years were finished. This is the first resurrection. The rest of the dead live not again until the 1,000 years. The rest of the dead go into other nations. You're not living again for 1,000 years, because during the time of 1,000 years, you're gonna be put in hardcore slavery. But after that, you're gonna ready by the time you're gonna know our laws. You're gonna have to keep our laws, and you're gonna live life as long as you keep our laws. But you're still gonna have to serve us.
Exactly.
Because you know, like it says in Ezekiel, Ezekiel 39, where it says continual employment. Because you know how, like, you have, like, for example, these like you go these Moabite shops where women go to get their nails and their hair done and all that. To go
salons and shit.
The salons. Well, guess what? They're charging us for that. They're charging us for that, but they're gonna be doing that for us for free. Like for example, I like to go get oils. Like I go to this Ishmaelite spot, and he be, you know, charging up the ass. You know, and sometimes some oils are diluted. And overpriced. Whereas in the kingdom of heaven, they're gonna give us the best oil, the best linen, and they're not gonna charge us. And they're not gonna dilute it. They're gonna get the best of everything.
Exactly.
The best of the cattle.
So that everything that they have.
Everything, man.
They're gonna pay tribute to Israel.
Yep.
And they're gonna have to worship on power. If they don't, they're not gonna receive any rain.
And our gates shall be open continuously for the heathen's going to bring forth their substance. Okay, they're going to bring forth the best of their things. Like if you got a guy that makes rugs, we're going to get the best rug he makes. Okay, the guy that makes jewelry, we're going to get the best jewelry. Okay, the best of everything, the best of the stonework, the best of the woodworks, the best of the carpentry, everything.
That's the first fruit of everything,
Everything.
Hey, like you said, they're gonna be under tribute and servitude to us, because we getting the laws right now in our spirit. Most High putting our, so they ain't gonna have the laws, so they're gonna be going off still.
Yeah. Right.
You know, we getting our shit right. We getting our shit right now.
Yeah.
So when we in the kingdom and set up, they're gonna be still going out. We're gonna be able to judge their asses and shit. We're gonna be perfect.
They're gonna build a house and not dwell in it.
Exactly.
Like we built the house and didn't dwell in it.
Because they don't want to follow the laws. They don't want to abide by these scriptures where they laws getting put in the inner parts. So they're gonna be left out without it. And who's gonna be the real lawmen? The officers.
I got one.
Us. Go ahead.
Let me start from Isaiah. This is Isaiah 60, and I'll start from 4.
Hey, our sons and daughters be on horses and stuff, going past Esau. Get the fuck to work and shit. We gonna be on horses, man.
Yeah, they're gonna carry our sons and our daughters on their shoulders.
Exactly. The most of your son and daughter seen, or even your daughter, is a damn pony from a damn play set of these toys and shit. Nah, she gonna be riding on a real horse.
Yeah.
We gonna be riding on real horses, man.
It's Isaiah 60:4. Lift up thine eyes round about, and see all they gather themselves together. They come to thee, thy sons shall come from far, and thy daughters shall be nourished at thy side. Then shalt thou see and flow together, and thy heart shall fear and be enlarged, because the abundance of the sea shall be converted unto thee. The forces of the Gentiles shall come unto thee.
forces of the Gentiles, man. Go ahead.
It says, the multitude of camels shall cover thee, the dromedaries of Medan and Ephah, all they from Sheba shall come. They shall bring gold and incense, and they shall show forth the praises of the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, because these other nations, in the kingdom of heaven, they're not going to be worshiping their goddamn gods. They're going to be worshiping the true God and the only God, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Yeah. All right, because by then, all nations, all the inhabitants of the earth is going to know the Lord. All right, because especially what He's going to do to this place. All right, His name is going to be glorified again, just like it was glorified when the Lord delivered Israel out of Egypt, man.
Yeah. Well,
right?
Esau pushes his laws on us and forces us to keep his laws. Okay, you can't run a stop sign and the police is sitting right there and he's not gonna pull you over and give you a big ass ticket.
When I went to Arizona, there's a lot of cops out there. There's a lot of speed traps, and there's a sign out near to go to the gas station. No U-turn, but I was gonna make one anyway with the spirit like, nah, don't make